Hello, welcome to the Armenian Museum of America. I'm curator Gary Lynn Sananian, and I'm here today to share another object from our museum's extensive collections with you. This is a sakavad. A sakavad is a priest's crown. This is worn by the Armenian priests, and this one was made in 1822, and it was donated to us by Paul and Vicky Badukian. It's made out of basically blue felt with this elaborate gold embroidery on it. And these were known as helmets of salvation. And when the priest is getting ready to the divine liturgy, when they put this on, it's referred to as a helmet of salvation. And there's an interesting history behind it. Originally, these kinds of crowns were worn by the Armenian bishops, not the common priests. Sometimes customs change for the strangest reasons, and on basically a whim can change a culture if the person's important enough. And this is an example of that. These crowns were worn by the Armenian priests until the time of the Crusades. During the Crusaders were trying to curry favor from the Europeans for support. So the Armenians were very allied with the Crusaders. And one of the Armenian bishops was very supportive of the Pope. And the Pope, to thank the bishop for recognizing the Pope's, gave him a bishop's mitre, the Roman style. And the bishop began wearing that mitre instead of this kind of crown, to show off that he was the one that the Pope likes. Well, next, the other bishops get upset about this. They began making mitres too, and they all wore mitres as well. And next thing you know, it became the standard for Armenian bishops to wear mitres. And these became, the original crowns became the crowns of the priests. This is an example of a priest crown right here. And this has an inscription on the bottom of it, very detailed inscription around here. And the inscription says, "This crown is a memorial gift for the Church of St. Stepanos of Evtokia by Matesi. Matesi is somebody who's made the pilgrimage to the Holy Land. Like a Haji goes to Mecca, a Christian goes to Jerusalem. And so this man had made the pilgrimage to Jerusalem. So Matesi Madros Boyachin, in the year of the Armenians, 1271, which comes out to 1822 with the modern calendar. And of course, we have, this is of course an old piece, but these priests, this one is very elaborate. This was made obviously by professional. But most of these pieces were made by the families of the Derhais, the priests. When they first were ordained, the women in the family would make these garments for the priest. As he rose in the ranks, he'd have professionals make the ones later on. But the original ones were very simple. This is an example of how you make one of these crowns over here. And this was given to us by Mary Giscaldian of Providence, who used to make these for the church. And this is the mold you would use. And you would cut out various pieces. These would be sewn down in order to make the crown. Then you would use a mold to cut out fabric. And this fabric might be then used in the bottom as part of it, a design, like so. And then you cut out another piece which would be used for the top of it, as you can see with that piece there. And so this is how a crown is made. And these are, of course, the tools used for making garments, thanks to Ms. Giscaldian. Armenian Museum is here to share our stories, our history, our culture with you, the public. We thank you for joining us. We hope you'll join us again. The museum is here in Watertown Square, and it's open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 6. There's no better time to join the museum. If you go onto our website, you'll find particulars on how to become a member of the Armenian Museum and support our programs. We thank you for joining us, and until next time, stay safe.